Good morning class. As you know beta, in our previous video we have discussed about the properties of multiplication of rational number. In this video we will discuss about the properties of division. Division of rational number only follow the closure property. The remaining property are not followed by the division of rational number. Now look at the first property, that is closure property. If p by q and r by s are two rational number such that r by s is not equal to 0, then their division is defined also and also is equal to a rational number. Also equal to a rational number. Clear? For example, 10 and 5 both are rational number. If I divide 10 by 5, then this is equal to 2. 2 is also a rational number. I have taken two rational number and divide one by another, and their resultant will become a rational number. So from here we can say that rational numbers satisfy the closure property, but they do not satisfy the commutative and associative property. For this we will take an example. Let us take 10 and 5. If I divide 10 by 5, it will become equal to 2. If I divide 5 by 10, it will become equal to 1 by 2. In the both case, the value is different. So we can say that commutative property in case of division of rational number do not follow. Let us look here. P by q divided by r by s is not equal to r by s divided by p by q. So division in rational number is not commutative. Clear? So this is the commutative property. Same in associative property. Look at here. P by q divided by r by s in small bracket and the resultant divided by x by y is not equal to p by q divided by the resultant of division of r by s by x by y. Both are not equal to, so we can say that their division do not follow the associative property. These are the properties of division. Now we will do our exercise 1.3 question number 4th and 5th, because these questions are based on the properties of multiplication or division. Okay, so the question number 4 and the A part of question number 4 is 7 by 21 multiplied by minus 6 by 14, and their resultant is equal to minus 1 by 7. So look at here beta, first number is also irrational, second is also irrational, and their multiplication give us a result as a rational number. So which is the property is this? This is closure property. So the answer of A part is closure property. Clear? Now we will look at the B part of question number 4. So in question number 4, this is P by Q multiplied by R by S and is equal to R by S multiplied by P by Q. So the property is P by Q multiplied by R by S equal to R by S multiplied by P by Q. So which property is this? This is commutative property. So the answer of second part is commutative property. Now look at the C part. In the C part, 10 by 11 is multiplied by minus 6 by 13 plus 3 by 5. In this we have two signs, one is multiplication and one is division, and we have know that division is distributive over multiplication in case of rational number. So we can say that this is our distributive property. So the answer is distributive property. Now in the D part, look at here, a rational number is multiplied by 0. We know that whenever we multiply 0 to a rational number, their resultant is 0. So the multiplication by 0 is the property used in D part. Now look at the E part. This is minus 12 by 17, this is 5 by 29, and this is minus 9 by 11 is equal to minus 12 by 17 multiplied by 5 by 29 multiplied by minus 9 by 11. Clear? Here is also minus beta. So look at here, P by Q multiplied by R by S, the resultant is multiplied by X by Y, is equal to P by Q multiplied by the resultant of multiplication of R by S and X by Y. So which property is this beta? This is associative property. So in E part we have used associative property. So now look at the last part of question 4, that is F part. In this part we have a rational number multiplied by 1 and 1 is multiplied by the same rational number and the resultant will come out same rational number. Look at here, minus 6 by 41 multiplied by 1, 1 multiplied by minus 6 by 41 is equal to minus 6 by 41. So which property is used? Multiplicative identity. Clear? So this is your fourth question. Now we will solve our fifth question. In this question we have to state the true, false. Whether we have given the true statement or we have given the false statement. For this, look at the A part. In A part, we have given that 4 by 18 divided by 20 by 27 is equal to 20 by 27 divided by 4 by 18. This is given to us, but we know that in case of division of rational number, this is not equal to sign. But here is the sign of equality. So we can say that this is false. Because associative or commutative property are not followed by the division of rational number. And this is commutative property. Clear? Now we will move on the B part. Now look at here. In case of B, 1 is divided by minus 8 by 25. So for this, look at here, if we divide 1 by a number x, then their result is equal to 1 by x, not equal to x, unless the value of x is equal to 1. If I put x equal to 1, in that case, the value will be equal to x. But here x is equal to minus 8 by 25. This is not equal to 1. So we can say that the answer of this question should be equal to 25 by minus 8. But we have given the answer minus 8 by 25. So we can say that this is wrong and this is a false statement. Clear? So this is the B part. Now we will move on the C part. Look at here. In the C part, the associative property is given and also the sign of not equality given. And we know that in case of division, associative property is not satisfied. So this is true statement because sign of inequality is given. Clear? Now look at the D part. In case of D part, division by 0 is defined, but we know that division by 0 in this universe is not defined. Look at the students. Whenever you have asked about something divided by 0, then you have to say that division is not defined, because division by 0 is not defined. Clear? So this is the wrong statement, so the answer is false. Look at the E part. In the E part, we have given the two same number, and we know that whenever we divide a number by its same number, for example, if we divide a by a, we have the result equal to 1. So we can say that this is true. This is true. Now the last part is distributive property in case of division, and we know that distributive property in case of division is not followed. So this is should be not equal to sign, but given sign is equality, and we have to put here not equal sign. So we can say that this is false statement. So this is the solution of your fifth question. I hope you will get it. If you have any query, we will take that query in our online class. Thank you. Have a nice day.